state is trying to make deep inroads into Kerala. Abdul Rashid is the chief recruiter of the ISIS. He's in Afghanistan. India Today has been able to access 35 audio recordings where Abdul Rashid tries to recruit and lure youngsters from Kerala to Afghanistan. What does he tell them? What is his modus operandi? How deep are the inroads that the ISIS is being able to make into God's own country? Sit back and watch carefully as I bring you now this India Today exclusive, the ISIS terror tapes, playing for the first time on national TV. Here it is. Penetrating the deadly ISIS network in the Khorasan region of Afghanistan. India Today breaks into the encrypted web of global terror. Exclusive tapes reveal the Islamist group's India module recruiting new insurgents from Kerala.
Islamic State.
This is a message from Islamic State Khorasan for Keralites.
For the first time on national TV, the ISIS tapes unravel the deadly outfit's tactics to lure Indians into its fold. Heard on them is this man, Abdul Rashid Abdullah, the ISIS's chief India recruiter in Afghanistan. Take a closer look at him. A resident of Kasargod district, Abdullah led 21 youth from Kerala to ISIS camps in Afghanistan. Top investigators have told India Today Abdullah is the linchpin of the group's recruitment drive for India. India Today has managed to crack open his tightly guarded communication tools. We have accessed audio clips he sent back home to induce youngsters. Recorded on heavily encrypted Telegram app, these messages aim to radicalize the youth in the name of Islam and a promised caliphate.
The Islamic State in the Logato.
Islamic State has much more territory than you can imagine in Iraq, Sham, Libya, Khorasan, Africa, etc. These lands are ruled by Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. He is the leader of all Muslims in the world. Therefore, it is obligatory to give bayat to him.
From his hideout in Afghanistan, Abdul Rashid Abdullah is first heard glorifying the so-called caliphate and Bakr al-Baghdadi as its only leader. Now listen in to how he entices potential recruits from India.
This is just like a country.
This is just like a country here, just like any other government. We lead a normal life here in Islamic State Khorasan.
The normal life.
You heard Abdullah calling the ISIS terror regime a normal country. But he has a lot more to offer to trap young Indians. Hear this.
There are houses here. All facilities are there, including electricity and water. There are individual houses, and most of the houses are owned by the government. There are markets here where everything is available. Everything that is available back in our country is available here also. Chocolates, biscuits, meat, vegetables, etc. It's a normal life here, and we are not living on some mountain tops.
You just heard Abdullah tossing out his baits in his India recruitment mission. Housing, meat and even chocolates. Indoctrination follows next.
100% ശരിയാണ്.
Everything allowed in Sharia is done here, and anything not allowed by Sharia cannot be done here. There are different departments here under the Islamic State government, such as the Department of Education, Department of Agriculture, Department of Police, Department of Wealth and Zakat, Department of Finance, Department of Jihad, etc.
Finance, Department of Jihad.
That was Abdullah's own interpretation of the sacred texts and Sharia. He paints ISIS as purely Islamic. In the same vein, he justifies the terror group's use of brutal violence.
Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did jihad.
The Prophet did jihad. Abu Bakr did jihad. It's a sunnah to do jihad. Islamic State also does jihad against the mushrikeen, kufar, murtadeen and the munafiqeen. Let Allah show the correct path to all, and may we all meet in heaven.
The hard-edged ISIS doctrine at play. Abdullah hails terror as holy jihad over and over again.
Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
The Prophet and the Sahabas did both dawah and jihad. Islam is peace, but Islam is also the sword. That is our policy. We use the Quran as a guide. For victory, we use the sword. Orientalists said that the Islam was spread by the sword. Some Muslims say, no, Islam was not spread through the sword. It was spread through peaceful means. This is a falsehood. If you study history, it will become clear to you.
A sinister propaganda against India. The ISIS is trying to make deep inroads into God's own country. A threat India cannot afford to ignore. This is Rahul Kamal in New Delhi reporting for India Today.